right now it's time to answer some of your legal questions. So you know who we have in the house, Fox 26 senior legal analyst Chris Tritico. How are you today?
I'm great.
You ready to help out?
Absolutely.
We got some good questions. Listen closely. This first one's a little bit long, so here we go. Coming in from JD, who writes, my mother, who is 73 years old and living on Social Security, complained to me that over the last few years her homeowner's insurance has been going up and therefore her escrow was being increased. This year she informed me it was increasing from $10,500 per year to $12,500 per year. She canceled the policy when the insurance company agreed to reduce the rate to $2,500 per year. They refunded her $10,000 of what they had taken out of her escrow account. If they can reduce it by $10,000 with no change in coverage or deductible, they have been ripping her off for years. Is there any legal recourse that can be taken to get her refunded the overcharges for the last several years?
JD, probably is the answer to that. We don't know what caused this increase in how it got to where it was. And so you need to do some investigation before you do anything else into what happened and how your mom got in the position she was. It's suspicious to me that they just immediately refunded her $10,000. But the question becomes, was it the escrow, was it the title company, I mean the mortgage company that was doing it with the escrow, or was it the insurance company? So do some investigation. If the insurance company was overcharging her, then contact the lawyer of your choice and make a complaint with the Texas Department of Insurance, because you can probably go back at least 4 years and get at least 4 years of refunds. Good luck.
Wow, that sure would be helpful.
Right.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is.
All right, Chris, interesting info there. Next question coming in from Carl, who writes, I received a phone call about an interview offer. The caller didn't hang up, and I overheard my previous STEM coordinator making untrue claims about me. This coordinator was hired ahead of my application and has a grudge against me. These statements she made could harm my reputation if she isn't stopped. Do I have a case against her?
Well, Carl, you might. I mean, Carl, those of you who don't understand this question, Carl's a teacher and was doing a job interview. This is a defamation, and that person was defaming you, and you heard it. And so now you have proof. Yes, you have a claim if you have damages. So defamation requires that someone make a false statement about you and you suffer damages. So if you can prove that you didn't get the job as a result of the false statement that was made about you, then you have a case. The other part about a defamation case is you're going to be suing an individual who probably doesn't have any ability to pay those damages at the end of the day. So think about all of that before you hire a lawyer and try to file a lawsuit against an individual that you may not be able to get the money from. Maybe better just to send that person a letter and fire a shot over their bow and get them to stop. Good luck.
My goodness, the timing of that is crazy,
It's incredible,
isn't it?
And you rarely get that opportunity to find out that somebody's actually doing that to you.
Well, hopefully he can get business taken care of and get a stop now that he knows what to do. Final question coming in from Martin, who writes, towards the end of the pandemic, I found myself in a financial bind and decided to file bankruptcy. I hired a bankruptcy attorney to help me, but before we could file, my financial picture improved substantially. Unfortunately, by then, my credit really took a hit, as my attorney had advised me to stop paying my creditors in anticipation of my filing for bankruptcy. So all of my accounts are in collection and some have filed suit. My question, since these accounts are all unsecured, should I bother to make payment arrangements with the collection agencies?
Well, Martin, the question is one for you to answer yourself. Do you want to be good? You want to make good on what you promised to pay? And that's really the answer here. Some of these you've been sued on, so you need to deal with those lawsuits, or you're going to end up with a judgment against you and attorney's fees and interest growing on top of that, and those judgments aren't going to go away. The question is, are you going to be good for the debt that you have? You promised to pay these debts, and the advice that you got not to pay those when you were going to file bankruptcy is solid legal advice when you're going to file bankruptcy. You didn't. You still owe those debts. So you decide what you're going to do. Good luck.
All right, Chris. Sounds like it's time to pay up.
That's right.
All right, if you want to send us your legal questions, hop on our website, fox26houston.com. That's where you'll find Chris's segments under the Morning News tab, as always. For specific info and advice, a good idea to contact that attorney of your choice. Chris, so helpful. Thank you.
You bet.